Hello everyone, I'm AussieJTV and we are back with some more Ancient Legacy of Azul, and we have one job today, and that is get to stage 4. Ideally unlock another character as well, but mainly get to stage 4. And, you know, we played the whole session last time as the Azulmancer, so this time we're going to play as the Wayfarer again. I do find him harder, so maybe that's not the best idea if the aim is to get to a stage that we haven't been before. But we've actually just got the first item that we unlocked at the end of yesterday's session. That's interesting. And it gives us extra health regen. Oh no, when health falls below 10%, gain extra health regen. Plus, if the hit would kill you, prevent death. Okay, so that seems really strong. And I just realised I went past a crate here. So let's run back over there and pick that up. But yeah, I'm not really sure how to play as this character, I'll be absolutely honest. Like, I've already taken a ton of damage. I think the fact that he has a healing potion, I need to be using that more often. Because that's, you know, obviously a big benefit compared to the Azulmancer. I think it's going to be all the melee characters. I just really don't know what to do. That's going to be my main estimate. It's going to take me a bit longer to understand how to play them. Now, I'm going to continue using my old strats. I think this is the best strat, which is basically run around the level, pick up all the chests. If you see a good item, take the good item, and then fight the boss and get out as soon as possible. That's basically the plan I'm going to do. And we've got some increased health regeneration, so that's good. Oh, and we've got a yellow. Gain a percentage of damage dealt as health. Seems very good. So we basically got lifesteal. That was really pissing me off when the enemy had that last time we played. But we might as well purchase this as well. I can't remember what the sword does. Increases attack speed. Okay, so I think we're set up pretty well so far. I'm going to always pop this healing potion if I remember, because I think it's probably just worth doing, even if you don't need it, rather than the other way around. I mean, it does have a long cooldown, though, but I think that's something we'll learn to live with. See, I remember the first time we played, we didn't even get through in the first episode, the first boss, and now this seems to be child's play. We should have everything sorted out. I also learned a little bit about the mutations. So if you look in the top right, obviously we have a bar that's split into 4 quadrants. Now, my understanding is you shouldn't get any mutations before the first quadrant is filled up, with the exception of, like, if you try and open up one of those has a chance to be good, a chance to be bad, praying to an unknown god. That's a way you can get it, and that's why we have one so early. But in principle, you shouldn't get that until the first quadrant fills up. After that, the diamond filling up will give you a new mutation, is my understanding. And you basically just have to manage these as you progress throughout the game. Try not to get them to get too crazy. And the bigger the bar is, like the higher it's filled up, the worse the mutation is that you're going to get. Or I say worse, as in, like, the more strong for the enemies it's going to be. Right, okay, we've got quite a lot of enemies here. I need to try and clear the way a bit. And then we should fight the boss. Because what I'm conscious of, though, is there's a lot of enemies here already. So it's going to make it harder to clear the boss. But there we go. I think as I just run backwards, I just need to press in the Q. I'm not sure what item, and I know I've had this before, but what is it that's giving me the ability to use the same move twice? But I'm not even sure. Oh, it's the Bottomless Quiver. What grants an additional use of your secondary skill, which is nice. Okay, let's clear some of this first. Because, I think if we kill the ads, it just becomes that much easier to kill the boss. But these guys are always really tanky. I'm hoping my lifesteal is just taking me through these. And that's them done. So now we might as well just pistol him to death. And then if we do that to get through the flying guys, that seems a good idea. I need to remember that my shift is not quite as short a cooldown as I think. Recommendation, don't get hit by the massive club. It doesn't do anyone any good. But I don't think this is going too badly so far. We maybe haven't done as much. I want him to, like, start prepping his attack and then dodge through it is probably the best. Or maybe we can just tank this. I think I've always been so scared of him. Maybe it's just the log that I have to be scared of. But if we did that much damage, that was a good move. At least it seemed to work. Maybe our vampiric aura, or whatever it's called, is helping us for that, but didn't seem too bad at all. Okay, that took a lot of damage. So getting hit by the club is definitely a no-no, but all the rest seems not too bad. Right, sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate here. But we should easily be able to get to the second boss. Not to the second boss, I should say, through the first boss and into the second stage. Now, I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. In a previous episode, have we actually done this level with the first character yet? Maybe not. Maybe we've done everything with the Azulmancer. I'm not sure. But either way, we can just finish him off here. Let's not take too much damage. And fire. There you go. He's dead. And we've got another yellow. So this is a good start for us, it feels like. And I do love this one. Oh, no, this isn't the one I thought. This is the Haunted Lantern. I was thinking of the one that creates a star. I was thinking of this one, and they do look quite similar. We probably need to pick up an Azul item as fast as possible, is my understanding of how this game works. So maybe we'll spend the 135 to get a stone and use that stone to pick this one up. I think this is the one about refreshing cool. No. Ignite all foes within your light radius on critical hits. So I think this is a good one for us to get because really we're playing a melee character. So we're going to be close to the enemies. And I'm going to take this as well because this gives us increased attack speed. And, you know, we're more likely to... Well, maybe not more likely to crit, but the more attacks we do, the more likely one of them is to be a crit. And then that will be it for the shop. We've still got quite a lot of money saved up because we might need to do a bit more on like mutation management. We weren't really doing that last time. So let's go off to the left and let's see if we can find anything good. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't always be taking these because I think on average they seem to pay out better for us. But even if they don't, it's more fun. You know, seeing new interesting things by doing that is always a good idea in my mind. So let's see if we can open some of these crates. See if we can get any good stuff. I can always forget what this one is. Gain health on hit. That's not too bad. I mean, it's obviously you have to get hit for it, so I don't think it's too good, but at least it's better than nothing. And anything that gives passive healing on this character, I think, is going to be useful. Bottomless quiver. Oh, so now we've got 3 stacks of RQ. This could start to add up quite quickly. I mean, I guess if you spam them all out straight away, then you've still got to wait longer. And there's me wasting some, going over the head of the ring wraith. But, you know, that's not too bad. We must be reaching the end of the stage now is my thought. And another boon from a god. I mean, hopefully it's a boon. It might be a bad thing. And yeah, unstable. I'm pretty sure unstable's got to be one of the worst ones. Just because it makes it more likely you're going to get more mutations over time. And now stone skin. Okay. Well, not ideal, but maybe this one will give us a benefit. So white is not the best, but at least it will push them back a bit, which may be more important as a melee character because you just don't want to have them constantly hitting you. At least this will spread out the damage a bit. Oh. Okay, so this okay, what was it called? The lantern, the Azul weapon seems to be quite good actually. I don't know what our crit rate is, and I don't know how you find out either. But it seems to do a lot of damage once we get one of those crits. So that's really good to know. And I must say, the Wayfarer, he does seem suited for this sort of environment. He seems like the sort of guy, and maybe this is just the little, like, slightly wizard-looking hat, but he seems suited to, like, swamp-like environments. Maybe he's really enjoying himself. I mean, we don't know. If he wasn't fighting for his life, that is. I feel like that's maybe a bit of a drag on his existence. But maybe, because the third boss was a bit more of a spellcaster, the Yeti, or at least he seemed to be, maybe it would be better to just stick underneath the enemies, like this guy does. So, who knows? Maybe that's actually a benefit for us. I don't know. So it sounds like we just basically have to hope for a crit and then everything will die around us, which is at least something good to know about. I might pick up... I don't even know what this one does, but so I'm actually going to leave it because I feel like this game is actually meant to be difficult and you're meant to only... It's only if you know what you want to buy. So I'll get Azul stones where I can because I'm thinking we might try and reduce some of our mutations when we get to the next shop. It just seems the most simple to me because I feel like the enemies are getting stronger faster than we are. Getting stronger, if that makes sense. So... that means we're going to have to try and make them weaker somehow. Right, how much can we just stand in front of this guy and just absolutely deal a ton of damage? I'm just going to take my health potion and just keep hitting, keep hitting, keep hitting. It seems like we're tanking through it for the most part. This is actually going a lot easier than I thought. This is what I'm just keeping a very strong eye on our health because, you know, if that goes too much, we're gonna... Okay, that was easy. That was absolutely easy. He didn't actually do that much damage. I maybe spent so much time running away from him in the past that it's realised that he doesn't actually hit that hard. So if we just do concentrated damage on him, that's the main thing. And to be fair, maybe it's this Azul weapon. I'm quite liking it for a melee character in that we seem to just do a lot of damage close up. It is reliant on the crit, but it seems to be that we're getting the crit fairly frequently, to be absolutely honest, so no complaints there. Right, so if you haven't seen, I think it was my episode 2 where I saw this, but if you kill the boss super fast, like we just did, we actually have to stand around waiting because there's a set amount of time it takes before the portal will open. And that's probably for balance reasons, I assume, to like give the enemies a chance to get more mutations. I'm not sure. And I think we might try... Oh, I'm trying to remember what each of these are. Do we have either of these? We have this one. Cripple. And I can't remember what this is, so I'm going to take it. Great, so just additional jump. Okay, so I don't think this is actually that good, but mobility is never a bad thing. And we need 2 Azul stones to upgrade our vampirism. Or we can get... this, the cleansing of the world or the calming of the world for an Azul stone. So I think I'm going to do 1 to cleanse, and I think that just removed the last one we got, which is not ideal. I was hoping to get rid of unstable, and we'll spend the 500 to drop that bar down to reduce the number of like rare mutations that we get. I don't know if this is the right play, but I'm trying something new. Maybe this will teach us a bit more about how the game is played. So we'll go to the left, get to the end of the screen, see if we can find where the boss is going to be, and then proceed from there. I'm going to hope that we get something good out of this. Boon. No, Molten is not what we wanted to see. Let's see if we can kill these, because I'm hoping is we'll get the pop the healing, taking a lot of damage, but we're regenerating up quite a lot as well, and that's good. That's actually, it just shows you're actually a lot tankier than, or at least a lot tankier than I thought with the Wayfarer. You just need to man up and take the damage, basically. And that seems to be working. I'm thinking I might buy this as well. I don't quite have enough money, actually. And maybe that's one thing I should be doing better, is actually going back and checking if there's anything good and buying it. So like this, for example, we definitely want that because that's an upgrade to what we already have. So let's kill through these enemies, see if we can absolutely destroy everything out of this, I'd about to say chest, but it's like a bonus, I don't know what you call this, like a bonus tower, an enemy spawner, like an elite spawner, I don't know. But it seems like we're killing them fairly fast, not anything to complain about. There we go, and very good, a star in a bottle. So we've got quite a lot of yellows ourselves, even if the enemies are starting to get a lot more powerful. I just realised our health. Jesus, that was close. At least we're healing up quite fast. And I feel like, I don't know if this is just me, but the amount of these, oh, that's definitely a quick, can we not, oh, so leveling up is different from getting. So there's no, it's a good job we found that, because we didn't want to spend the money on the thing that we saw earlier, because it's not actually going to help us. We might as well upgrade this, because this seems to be giving us a good amount of health regen when we get low. And we'll get to the end of this screen, and then we're probably going to fight the boss, because I'm just really keen to see this boss go down this episode. I think that'd be a really good achievement for us. Right, let's see what's up here. There's a couple more crates. This is good. There's a sudden swarm of enemies, though, from the air. Especially with this character, I sometimes feel the air enemies are the hardest to kill. Oh, and we're having a lot more of these bonus things now. I'm definitely all for it. It seems to make it, you know, it's really good for us if we can get more of these things. I'm just trying to make sure that we don't suddenly take a load of damage. I'm hopeful that the fact that we have that double, I'm gonna say buff, it's not a buff, but the double stat boost or health regen when you're on low health means hopefully we shouldn't take too much damage. You know, when we get low, we should be healing through it. I don't know if that's actually true, but might as well hope and bank on it when we fight this next boss. We're at 10 minutes. The bar's quite low. I think it definitely helped to burn off some of that cleanse. And here is a good example. If you look there at the bottom, you can see that diamond is halfway through. So when that gets to the top, we're going to get a mutation. Right, so here is our boss. How much can we just tank this? Let's see it. Let's see if it's anything like the last boss we fought. And it does seem to be that he's absolutely getting destroyed. No complaints here. Absolute destruction. And this will be the first time we've beaten the third boss. That is very good, very good. We even got an achievement because we killed him so fast. Now, I don't know if we can actually get any items from the shops, but we might as well explore a little bit to the right because we didn't explore it too much earlier and see if there's anything good we can get. I'm almost certain we can't, and yeah, all of these are looking faded out. But the chests should still be openable, or at least that's what I'm thinking. So this is, I think, where we started originally. So let's see if we can find any more chests to the right of the screen, and then we can go back to the entrance, or the exit, I should say, teleporter into stage 4, which we've never seen before. I wonder what it's going to look like. Maybe I was wrong about chests. We were right near the end of the map anyway. Let's see if we can get out of here before we get another mutation. I want to see what that one that we just got is, because I don't think I've seen this before. Increase enemies' movement speed. Okay, that's not ideal. But overall, I think we're not doing too badly. I mean, I say that. Of course we're not doing too badly. This is the furthest I've ever gotten. You know, good to hear from you in the comment section how far you've got through this game, how difficult you're finding it. I mean, I'm playing on normal difficulty. I don't even want to think what hard's like, but it's a rewarding difficulty. Like, I feel like I'm understanding more about the game. I'm understanding more about what to do. And over time, I'm just going to get better and better. And soon this stuff, I'm sure, will all become a breeze, especially when you start to work out what synergies there are between different weapons, what combos with what. Now, I'm very tempted to get this again because I just think the star is very good. But we only have 1,315. Let's... Oh, 1,100 to calm the world? Yeah, let's do it. I feel like we've got to do these. I'm just going to see what happens if we just spend as much money as possible on calming and things of that nature. I can't remember what this one even does, but increases jump height. So we've got double jump and increased jump height. Probably not the most useful things, let's be honest. But we're in a new world, so I'm happy as Larry, and let's see what we've got to fight this time. Ooh, the desert. I quite like being back. I don't know, it feels like a welcome respite, having a bit of a brighter screen, you know, than the last two. The swamp seemed very gloomy. And actually, I say that. The snow was very bright, but it was at night time. I haven't seen this one before. Alchemical Frost. Chance to inflict freeze on hit. So this is what we actually just unlocked from beating that boss so quickly. So that's good to know. And it looks like we've already got 2 levels in it, which is even nicer. And everything seems to be going pretty well. I mean, I've got to say, I wonder what this boss is going to be like. And I wonder at some point, I'm sure the game's going to get hard enough that you can't just... Oh, Jesus, what is that? That is an angry-looking centaur, and that is a tanky-looking centaur. He died quickly, at least, but yeah, he did a lot of damage to us there. So is this going to be the end of the map? Yeah. I'm glad I found the end of the map quickly, because that's always makes it easier for us. We don't have to go in one direction for no reason. And let's head the other side. That centaur was scary. They're starting to get bigger, the enemies, as well as harder to kill. But, I mean, we've definitely got... How many upgrades do we have here? It's like... We've got to have over 20, right? We've probably got over 20 unique ones, and some of those are ×2 and ×3. But... we shall have to see. I wonder if there'll be any more... I'm trying to think. We got another item unlock, I think, in the last episode. I can't remember what it was called. And maybe I have already found it, and I just didn't realise. But I haven't... As far as I'm aware, I haven't seen it. I think we've just been benefiting from having a lot of these unknown gods. And we got okay. These are creepy. If anyone doesn't like insects, please look away now. Those things look very scary. Those mosquitoes, or giant wasps, whatever you want to call them. Okay, so this is where the boss is, but we can still keep moving to the left first. And this is a calm. Press E to calm the world. Let's calm the world again. Might as well keep calming. I believe as long as you're under the first 25% or the first bar, nothing will spawn. Like no mutations will spawn, so it basically gives you a respite from getting any more mutations. I need to remember, I'm not... Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a good sign that I'm not using my shift, my sprint as much, because it implies that I'm not struggling. But we need to remember that we have that. And oh, we got accurate. The enemy's got accurate. I don't think that's too bad for us. Not enough Azul dust here, and then we're at the end. Okay, so let's see what this boss is. I wonder what you think. I'm thinking desert. I would like to hope it's going to be like a giant camel. Maybe that's me having played too much Super Auto Pets. I do really want to make the camel work better, but it's probably going to be more like an Afrit, maybe. Oh my god. What did I just say to all those people that don't like insects? Jesus, this is not looking good. And what I'm really scared about is its range. So how easy is it going to be for us to kill him as a melee character? Maybe if I just... Oh, not like that. Okay, good job we have vampirism. Oh, and they're spawning these. Now, I don't know what the I was going to say brown thing, but the like... barrier around it, what that actually does. Like, is that a dot? Does it cause a dot on us? I don't know. Anyway, it's taking quite a lot of damage, but I don't know. I got absolutely destroyed last time, so I had to... Oh! What? I don't know. What? Does anyone know what killed it? I didn't see... Maybe it was a load of those stars fell from the sky. It must have been something like that, because he was on half health, I want to say. So now we wait. Now we absolutely just... Wait, I'm trying to think how much the Azul stone was there. But I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it. I'm just going to try and keep calming the world, because that's probably what's doing us the best job at the moment. You know, what was screwing us last time was just spending so much time getting all of the mutations ramp up. Oh, now I can't remember what these things... I don't know how these things spawn. But anyway, I think I'm just going to avoid the thing it's shooting and go through to the next level. I wonder if these shops ever change. Oh, I'm interested to see what this is. I mean, 2 Azul stones. We're never opening that. So for now, just seeing what's worth getting. Oh, I can't afford it. Is it worth cleansing? I guess, why don't we upgrade this? So, ignite all foes in the light radius, because it was doing quite a bit of damage, and we can at least afford a stone. So let's put the Azul stone into the thing, and now we've got this at ×2. So it's much... Sex Applied has a 0.5 second cooldown, increases fire damage by 0.25. Okay, that seems good to me. And I haven't seen this before. I think this is what we just unlocked, actually. So it might be worth giving it a try later. Oh, and this is very, very nice, very peaceful. We've got sort of a cherry blossom forest. I like this. Let's just run around. Let's get all of the upgrades that we can and then get out. The patented Aussie JTV method, aka probably what everyone does that knows how to play this game. I mean, that's probably a bit of a... I'm probably giving myself damning praise there. I don't actually think I know what I'm doing in this game. I'm just feeling very elated that I've got the furthest through that I have. And I must say, I do like weeping willows. What's everyone's favourite type of plant? This may seem like a strange thing to ask, but I really like weeping willow, at least in the UK. In terms of trees that you see in the UK, weeping willow's got to be my favourite. I mean, cherry blossom trees always look cool, but yeah, I just think the way they sort of fall over onto rivers and things like that is just very, very interesting to look at. Oh, I'm tempted to trade into that because I feel like that's been doing us quite a good job. That it's been helping me when I've been making mistakes because it's like rapid healing when you get low. But then I also don't necessarily want to get rid of anything because whatever we're doing is currently working for us. I'm not sure why, but I want to keep it working. And I feel like if we upset this balance that we have between our different items, then maybe it's all going to suddenly go wrong. Right. So we're probably getting to the end of this stage now, I'm thinking. And then we will be fighting the boss. They're actually saying that. Have we actually found the boss altar? I've already forgotten. I mean, we definitely know it's Okay, no, it's right in front of us. So I'm probably going to be calling this boss very soon. We did have a, like, not cleanse the world, but the calm the world for like 2,420 gems. Not gems. I'm always going to say gems when I mean dust, and probably the other way around as well. But I don't think we're going to make that much. So let's call on this boss. Who's it going to be? It can't be more horrifying than what we saw last. Oh, she's small. Oh, this isn't too bad. She seems quite small. I mean, I'm probably meant to be dodging these and probably killing some more of the ranged enemies, because they were doing a lot of damage. It wasn't even the boss, I think, that was doing all the damage. It was the enemies close to us. Okay, let's take some healing and get through, deal some more close range damage. Just trying to deal damage to her and keep... Basically, I need to spend more time looking at the circle of your health. Oh, we killed it. We killed him. It must be that we're killing them with... Oh, don't die. Don't die. Don't... How much dot damage was I taking? We'd even killed the boss. We'd even killed the boss. That is such a shame. I don't even know what happened. I must have got complacent. I was like, I've taken my health potion. My health potion's still on cooldown. It must have been a lot of poison. We had at least one poison mutation, as you can see at the top here. But I guess we're going to go to the menu, see what we've unlocked. I'm hoping... Unlock 15 items character. See, I thought I was quite close to that. But oh well. I guess this is a bit of a shorter video than usual, but I'm not going to start a new run now. I hope you like seeing stage 4 and 5. You know, at this rate, I don't know how many stages are in the game, but I can't imagine there's more than like 10, right? So we must be at least halfway through the game now. It'd be great when we get our first victory. But anyway, for now, this is AussieJTV signing off. Please give a like, comment, and subscribe if you're interested in Ancient Legacy of Azul and you want to see me play more of this. I'm having a whole lot of fun, and I recommend you pick it up. I think it's a bargain. I think I said in the first episode it's only $3.99 UK, like $4.99 US dollars or something like that. So really recommend you pick up the game. Anyway, thanks for watching.